For over 20 years, he wasn't just the calm voice behind the sawdust, he was the soul of the workshop. Norm Abram didn't just build furniture, he built a legacy. Through 21 seasons and nearly 300 episodes of the new Yankee Workshop, he became a quiet icon in American homes. Wearing his trademark plaid and guiding each build with care, Norm felt like a neighbor you could trust. But behind the hum of saws and stacks of lumber, something was quietly unraveling. Even after crafting 235 projects and inspiring millions, Norm was fighting a private battle. Viewers noticed. He looked thinner, frailer. Then suddenly, he was gone. No farewell episode, no explanation. This old house in WGBH honored him, but left the biggest question unanswered. Why did Norm vanish so suddenly? To find out, we need to rewind. It's 1989. Across America, woodworkers tune in as a soft-spoken man steps into a cozy, tool-filled studio. The new Yankee Workshop premieres, and Norm Abram becomes a household name. But who was he before the fame? To understand, we go back to October 3rd, 1949, Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Raised in Milford, Massachusetts, Norm wasn't your typical kid. While others played ball, Norm was at his father's side, learning carpentry. By age 9, he wasn't just watching, he was laying hardwood floors. By high school, he was a regular on job sites, hammering beside his dad. He tried the traditional route, studying mechanical engineering at UMass Amherst, but theory bored him. Even switching to business didn't help. Norm craved tools, not textbooks. So just shy of graduation, he made a bold move. He dropped out and followed his passion. By 1976, he launched his own building company, Integrated Structures, Inc. Norm's first big job? A general store on Nantucket. It's a hit, and soon he's leading major construction projects across New England. Young, skilled, and respected, Norm seems destined for success, but fate has other plans. In 1979, TV producer Russell Moorish hires Norm to build a backyard workshop. What seems like a routine job quickly turns into something bigger. Russell, best known for The French Chef with Julia Child, is struck by Norm's precision and calm presence. He sees star potential. Not long after, Russell invites Norm onto a new show, This Old House. Norm becomes a regular, teaching America how to renovate and repair their homes. His easygoing style, clear advice, and quiet confidence make him a fan favorite. 10 years later, Russell knows it's time. Norm needs his own show. And in 1989, the new Yankee Workshop is born. Unlike This Old House, this series focuses purely on woodworking. Each week, Norm walks viewers through building everything from elegant chairs to garden gazebos, step by step, never rushing, always clear. Episodes begin with Norm visiting historic sites for inspiration. Then it's back to his now iconic workshop, a 936-square-foot barn-style studio packed with precision tools. Inside, every detail is designed for efficiency. The table saw at the center, the famous west wall workbench, the hidden office nook, and a dust-free loft above the east wall filled with jigs and sanding tools. Every wall serves a purpose. The south wall with storage and saws, the north with the bandsaw, jointer, and clamps. It's not just a set, it's a dream workshop, lovingly used by a master. Over 21 seasons, Norm builds 235 projects. But more than furniture, he builds something deeper: trust. For many viewers, it wasn't about the woodworking. It was about watching someone steady, skilled, and sincere. Yet behind the scenes, something was quietly changing. As the years passed, a hidden struggle began to unfold, one that would reshape everything fans thought they knew about Norm Abram. But what really happened when the cameras stopped rolling? Norm would quietly finish a project, flash his familiar soft smile, and close the shop door as if everything were fine. On screen, you saw calm precision, like the elegant cherry bathroom vanity in 1995 or the mission-style sofa in 1990. Behind the scenes, though, the pressure was mounting. For 20 relentless seasons, from 1989 to 2009, Norm built 235 projects. While it looked effortless, each episode required weeks of planning, choosing designs, sourcing materials, crafting instructions, and executing everything with flawless precision. and the projects only got harder. In the early years, Norm built simpler items, nightstands, chests, but soon the stakes rose. 2-part episodes for gazebos, boats from scratch, entire garden sheds. By season 10, he was building complex pieces like roll-top desks. In season 20, he took on a massive kitchen remodel spanning 9 episodes in producer Russell Marash's own home. The audience saw smooth instruction and beautiful results. What they didn't see? The endless reshoots, the late nights, the mounting physical toll. Every cabinet, every joint had to be perfect. There was no room for mistakes. Norm never let it show. But behind the signature flannel and calm voice, he was aging. Born in 1949, he was 60 by the final season. After decades on his feet, hunched over benches, lifting heavy lumber, his body was wearing down. The cameras didn't catch the sore wrists, the aching back, or the exhaustion. To viewers, he made it look easy. But the truth? Norm was quietly paying the price for perfection. Beyond the physical toll, there was an emotional weight that Norm could no longer ignore. What began as a passion slowly turned into a job. Week after week, the pressure mounted. New projects, more time away from family, and the constant expectation to meet the audience's high standards. Then, on October 16, 2009, WGBH Boston shocked fans with an announcement: the new Yankee Workshop was ending. After 21 seasons, the beloved show was quietly wrapped up. Fans were blindsided. How could such a popular show simply stop? At first, it seemed like funding issues. But Norm later revealed that money wasn't the problem. The show had always been fully sponsored. The truth? Norm knew it was time. He had accomplished everything he'd set out to do, and more than anything, he wanted time with his family. No more filming, no more pressure. Norm stepped away from the spotlight. For his fans, it was heartbreaking. They'd come to know him as more than just a woodworker. He felt like a friend. The show had ended without warning, without a proper goodbye. The final project, The Tap Table, aired in 2008. The following year, season 21 aired reruns from seasons 9 and 10, introduced by Norm himself. Then, silence. The workshop doors quietly closed. No grand finale, no emotional farewell, just Norm, as composed as ever, walking out of the workshop for the last time. But the story didn't end there. In 2022, the new Yankee Workshop episodes vanished from streaming due to licensing changes. Fans feared Norm's legacy might fade. But on January 13, 2023, a surprise YouTube video surfaced. Russell Marash announced that the new Yankee Workshop was back, every single episode available to stream for free. Norm's iconic projects were now accessible to a whole new generation of viewers. And while it seemed like Norm had retired for good, that's never been his style. Sure, he left the pressure of filming behind, but his passion for woodworking never faded. In 2001, he delivered a heartfelt speech at the North Bennett Street School in Boston, where he shared his knowledge with aspiring woodworkers. Just as he had been mentored in his youth, Norm now inspired the next generation of carpenters. Norm's dedication to craftsmanship extended beyond his own projects. He supported the Generation Next apprenticeship program and served on the board of Old Sturbridge Village, earning the Ken Burns Lifetime Achievement Award in 2018 for his work in historical preservation. In 2009, he received the iSmart Distinguished Service Award for promoting safety on the new Yankee Workshop. In 2022, he and this old house earned a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Daytime Emmys. Norm's influence also reached pop culture, with appearances in Freakazoid, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, and Fetch with Ruff Ruffman. His plaid shirts even inspired Home Improvement's Al Borland. Off-camera, Norm and his wife Elise live in Carlisle, Massachusetts, where he documented his design process in Norm Abram's new house. He continued woodworking, shipbuilding, and writing books like Measure Twice, Cut Once. After 43 years on this old house, Norm retired in May 2022. PBS honored him with a special tribute, The House That Norm Built, in October 2022. Despite health rumors, Norm embraced a quieter life with family, though his story is far from over. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos, and don't forget to press the bell icon.